Welcome to storied Beaver Stadium in State College, Pennsylvania. What a matchup we have in store. It's still early in the season, but this is a major test for a couple of squads who've gotten out of the gate undefeated. It's the Utah Utes and the Penn State Nittany Lions. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe, some interesting storylines setting up in this one.
Guys, Penn State made one of the most interesting hires of the offseason. Matt Campbell has shown that he can do it all at Iowa State. Tough nose, and he is a physical coach that makes sure his players play tough. Let's see if the Blue Bloods can get... collar work ethic and bring Penn State back to excellence. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. So the Utah Utes offense will go to work first. Wayshawn Parker, he has become a key piece of this offense.
And you got to love this guy's speed. And to me, David, that's the one thing that really separates him from most other running backs in college football. There are so many guys at this level that can make you miss, and they can get in the second level, they can run through tackles, catch the ball, block, all that stuff. This guy, though, has home run breakaway speed. If he gets past your second level, he's out.
And you see defenses take angles on him, and he just outruns them. Like, he's just got that extra gear that's different, that scares you. You can tell people are trying to play so fast to try to catch up. So, number one job for this defense, man, try to make him play in the phone booth, right? Like, don't let him get out in space and get matchups like on a linebacker. Not a good matchup from you. You will lose that one.
To the air, it's Dampier. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Working on the right. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
Well, we knew this offense wanted to be aggressive in this game plan, and they're doing it right away in the first series, taking a shot down the field. They got the look they wanted, and what a great throw by the quarterback.
Big plays like that makes play calling so much easier. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 34. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. It's hard to find a place these days that the Big Ten doesn't touch geographically, but there's a lot of crossover with the Big Ten and Big 12 and plenty of bragging rights on the line when their schools meet.
You think about Nebraska once upon a time being in the Big 12, now in the Big 10 too. These conferences also recruit in similar areas too. So this game is interesting, David, because a lot of these players, they're familiar with each other from high school.
Yeah, and I tell you, from experience, you hate that. Like, you get to know each other, you go to the other school, like, you're now my enemy. You're not my friend anymore. So a chance to prove it, a chance for the Big 12, who's been kind of pillaged and pulled apart at times, sometimes by the Big 10. Let's go out and make a statement for that.
Well, on 3rd and short and field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball falls in.
Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. They get him on the ground, but not before he keeps his opening drive alive with a 4th down conversion.
Well, I think the experience on offense was a big reason why the head coach felt confident going for it there on 4th down. He says a lot of guys that have played a lot of snaps. They've been in these big game moments before. Ice in their veins, and you saw it there on that completion to keep the sticks moving.
They'll give it to Parker. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose it.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Fires downfield. Snags it. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal.
And that's why the bullet pass is so important. Sometimes these defenses, they don't give you big windows to throw into. You want to take that chance, but you cannot lob that football down the field and get it in there. Nice use of the bullet pass, my friend.
He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
First down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
Running back looking for the end zone to the left. And he charges across the line. Touchdown, Utes!
This head coach wanted to come into this game aggressive, guys, and he did it in a couple different ways. On that first drive, nice mixture of throwing and running offensively, but how big was that gamble on 4th down? They got it, kept the drive alive. They end up scoring a touchdown, so it paid off. You can't start a game better than that.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. So that was a 10-play, 75-yard drive. And finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Nittany Lions offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. And we've said many times that tight end is the quarterback's best friend. But the last time these two played together, you could make the argument it was even more than family. It was like that thing, there is a friend who sticks closer than a brother, David.
It was really impressive. I mean, they put up big numbers. It seemed to work every time he looked to the big fella. He delivered. So elite 1-2 punch. Jesse, how do you slow that guy down?
I mean, you just got to pick your matchup poison, honestly. You can put a safety against him and try to take advantage of the speed, but he's not going to be big enough to match up physically. If you go linebacker, you're not fast enough. So mixing and matching the looks, I think, is the best chance this defense has.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll run play action. Pressure coming. He gets away. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down.
These are the plays that don't show up in the stat books, right? Like a great job. Look at him. He does an awesome job. Instead of taking the sack, clearly wanted to throw the football, scrambles around, gets some positive yards. It doesn't go down as a huge gain, but these are the plays that get you W's.
Wants to throw. It's back. Unloads to the wideout. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd. And the Nittany Lions will send out the punt unit.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Fighting off the defender. Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Firing to the right, complete. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
It's early in the game, and as offenses try to get their rhythm, these easy completions are very important because that's what helps you get your feet underneath you as an offense and as a unit. And hopefully, as this game goes on, they'll be able to rev up and get more aggressive taking shots.
Quick completion on the out route. A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37.
Well, look, I know this guy is not the biggest running back in college football, but boy, is he dangerous, right? He's so shifty. He's hard to bring down. It's a good idea to get him going in the passing game. Put him out in space. Let's see what he can do.
Got it in the middle. It's Simmons. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
When I see the defense in man coverage, I'm trying to get my fast guy versus their worst corner. Trying to get a great matchup on the outside, take advantage of it to make big plays.
They'll run it. It's Brigg. Tough, determined run, gets it down to the 12. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. That is the senior offensive lineman who's shaken up. Holly Rowe will check on his condition. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Tight end now in motion. Might as well stick with him. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
I think there's a couple schools of thought in how you run the football and how you throw the football. Like some people say, I run the football to set up the throw, right? To get people aggressive. But this offense kind of took it the other direction, right? They came out throwing the football, now soften them up. Now let's see if they can start to get that ground game going.
Gets it to him on the screen. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
Man, you gotta love the safety's eyes on that play. He didn't get lost. He didn't get enamored with everything that was going on in front of him, playing pass down the field. He locked eyes on that running back, saw the screen develop, comes upfield, makes the play, makes the sound tackle.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. On the run, it's Hansen. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Man, this defense is setting the tone early. 3 and out on the first drive, and on the first play, the second drive, they get a TFL. They are sending a very clear and distinct message to this offense. They are going to set the tone of this game.
Makes the grab. Breaks into the open. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Let's see how they set the tone on 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Beck. Here comes the heat. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Looking to the big tight end. He's open on the right. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37.
Okay, here's the bad news. They're down by a lot of points really early in this game in the first quarter. The good news is there's a lot of football left. The better news, they finally get a big play through the air. That's the kind of play that can spark some confidence and completely turn this thing around. They got to keep that up.
Got his man downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And they've done themselves a hole in this football game. I get it. Obviously, defense has not played great on the other side. But this possession right here, man, this is big. Get the passing game going. Get a little bit of balance going. I think they need to score on this possession to take a little pressure off and kind of get that defense juiced up.
Fights through the pile and picks up a couple down to the 16.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Completes it in the middle. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score.
Man, it's so important when you play QB. I got to know when to put some air on it, and I got to know when to rocket that thing in there. Work in the middle of the field. He knew he needed the rocket. Threw it in there. Great job, great catch.
That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! Excellent pass by the back on the option.
That's a nice job by the offense there in their second drive. I know in the opening possession you go 3 and out, you're scratching your head. That didn't obviously go the way you wanted to, but a good job of sort of collecting yourselves, going through the next couple play calls and making sure everybody's back on the same page. We saw this offense, David, on this drive really be in sync and finally find the rhythm.
You got to like the answers, right? Like sometimes you come out, sometimes you're situated and you're ready to rock and roll and it comes out hot. Sometimes it doesn't, but I like the response. Their defense does their job, gets them the football back. They come out, execute. Nice job getting on the scoreboard.
So the Utes are ready to begin this drive on offense. These teams putting up some early points, and now they have it back up 10-7. Running inside, it's Gray. Strong run to get it out to the 21-yard line. They pick up of 6.
Love the push by the offensive line on that RPO play. Look how they just work the single teams and the double teams. You see linemen chipping off of their guys and climbing into the second level and getting a hat on the linebacker. That's why those types of plays are successful.
Keep it on the ground. Still on his feet at the 35. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. And the Utes, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Fires to the right. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open and could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go with the ball.
I thought white noise was supposed to be relaxing. This is deafening on third down. Back to pass, it's Dampier. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. The Utes will line up to punt it away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Fair catch called for and made around the 20-yard line. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. We've had some early scores. They get the ball back, trailing by a field goal 10-7. The give on the counter. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Oh, he's got some space. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the run, it's Hansen. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
We've already seen the gifts he has, man. You've seen him dance. You've seen him rush, like really good speed. That's what we talked about coming to this football game, trying to get some negative plays. A better job by the defense there, being aggressive, getting to him, and getting the sack on that play.
They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Looking to throw, it's Beck. Trying to make magic with his feet. He stopped short of the 40, right at the 39, and it's fourth down. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. The Nittany Lions will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. Utah has it back, and the offense coming onto the field. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
Oh, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Trying play action. Fires to the wideout. Working the middle. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. And the Utes come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. The run inside. It's Brake. Makes it past the marker. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big gain.
The Utes will snap it on 1st and 10. They give running right as Parker. There's some room. He's got it inside the 10. Mark him out of bounds at the 9-yard line. Really nice job to move the ball on the ground like that in the big game, but we will need to check on an injured player. That is a sophomore offensive lineman down on the play, and we hope he's able to return soon. And that big gainer on the last one has him ready to go from inside the 10. Off the play fake on first down. Touchdown, Utah! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Effective offense leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, want to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And what a way to finish it with a 9-yard touchdown run. He'll bring it out. It's Wallace. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. The Nittany Lions will get things going as their offense heads out to the field. That deficit has now grown to double digits, down 17-7 as they start this drive. Got the quick completion. Snags it and he's open. Brought down after the huge gain, gets this offense set up at the 27. That last play changed everything on this possession. They've got it 1st and 10 inside the 30. Looking downfield, it's Beck. Throws to the tight end. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
How about the coverage by the defender on that throw? It was as if he knew where the ball was going to go. He practically ran the route for the wide receiver before swatting it away.
Quick completion to the right.
It's been a nice drive by this offense so far, and now his quarterback is faced with a critical 3rd down in the red zone, trailing by a couple of possessions. If they're able to capitalize here, get this first down, score a touchdown on this drive, this game takes on a completely different feel. So this just feels like a massive moment in this game.
Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. 4th down and 1, and they'll go for it. Defense in press coverage. Doing it himself again. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
And you could tell he trusted himself. He thought he could take off, get that first down. Just a little too much speed on that defense. They closed that gap so quick, didn't let him get to the first down marker. Turnover on downs.
Timeout called by the Utes. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Hold and fire complete. He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. They'll run out of the gun here with Parker. Picks up the first down. Stopped at the 42, but he got 15 yards on the play.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
To the air, it's Dampier. They've got the screen set up. Fights off a defender. He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game. Mark it at the 47.
This offense is putting on an absolute clinic, and defenses that have to watch this film are not going to like what they see. They've already got a big lead early in the game. 3 plays, 3 first downs on this drive. There's nothing you can say outside of this quarterback just being a student of this offense. He prepares so well leading up to game time. He's putting it all on display.
Pulled down for the tackle.
I'll tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands. We saw it on that last play.
To the air on 2nd down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Bray. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass. It just never developed.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Utes send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Probably not quite as good as he hoped as it goes out of bounds at the 20-yard line. Penn State's offense comes onto the field ready to start the drive. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again here.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those 4th down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession for you.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
It's definitely the wide receiver's job to create space, right? So whether you're running a go or you're running a hitch like this right here, I got to find a way to push off legally or just create a little bit of space to get some positive yards.
And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down. The Nittany Lions will try to pin them back with the punt. He'll try to really get into this one. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Let's go down to the sideline and how they roll.
Down here on the Utah sideline, something I've got my eyes on is how the running back is moving and cutting. As you know, he did get really banged up in that game last week despite the win, and he's going to have to fight through some bumps and bruises here today. I've got my eyes on him, and I will keep you posted down here from the field. Back to you.
We'll see how they react. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. To the air, it's Dampier. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Gain of 9 on that one. 3rd down and short, he needs a yard.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
The decibel meter's about to explode. One of the great environments, wide out level noise. Again, it's Wayshawn Parker. He's got 1st down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49.
And that's what I love about this offense, man. They run the football and get 1st downs. They throw the football and get 1st downs. So much balance. That's why they're the #2 offense in all of college football getting 1st downs. They are so hard to defend.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires on the move. Soft spot in the middle. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down.
First job for the QB a lot of times. Look at those safeties. Is it man or is it zone? Nice job. You could tell right away. He saw it was zone, understood where to go with the football, and that's why this offense had a positive game right away.
That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
They'll give it to Parker. They've got the play bottled up. Fumble, it's out. Oh, and he gets the ball back. Lucky to do so. Guess it could have been worse. And it looks as if they buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. Wants to adjust the pattern. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Swatted away and broken up. A great play there by the DB.
That's really good discipline by this defense because they've given up some yards on the ground, and so naturally you think be more aggressive, commit more bodies. Nice job staying patient, playing your responsibility on the outside, not giving up the deep ball, making them earn this, go down the field, and not give up those big plays.
On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. It's incomplete, and the defense comes up with a stop. Still down on the field is one of the Utah players. That's the junior offensive lineman that they're counting on. We hope he can return to play soon. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Try to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there.
I'll tell you, I just don't like throwing wide receiver screens against press man coverage. Receivers are not great blockers, and they just couldn't get it done there, and as a result, the offense actually loses a couple yards.
They'll send the back in motion. Looking to throw, it's Beck. quickly out to the tight end. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Wants to go right back downfield. He'll take a deep shot here. He caught it.
And you see more and more of these guys making one-handed catches. Such great athletes that just go up, don't need the second hand, snap that thing, pull it into their body, and make big plays down the field.
First and goal, and this feels like their chance to give him a finish. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on second.
Looking for just one more yard. It's second and goal. Tries again to get it in. Touchdown, Penn State! Great job by the back on the option.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Holly Rowe has an update.
Down here on the Utah sideline, this has turned into a ground attack. Both teams able to run the ball, but they want to answer right now, see if they can continue to get some momentum. But keep in mind, they also want that passing attack to come alive. We'll see what they're able to do right here on this drive. I'll keep you posted on how things develop here on the sideline. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. Back to throw. It's Dampier. That's caught. It's Simmons. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. The Utes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to throw, time running short in the half. They're setting up the screen. And tackled there by the defense. Timeout taken here by the Nittany Lions. That'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Offense changing the play. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Slings it downfield. And that 3rd down pass had some serious juice, but they couldn't hook up. And the Utes will call on their punt team. And that, my friends, is getting the perfect bounce, the perfect punt, and the perfect roll. They'll have them locked down inside their own 5.
Dude, how about that boom? I mean, you talk about power. That dude just booted that thing halfway across the field completely.
Turning it on! Running free, getting this offense going. Stopped him at the 38 after the huge gain. Penn State will spend its 2nd timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. To throw, it's Beck. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Catch in the middle, it's Ncaa. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And it's third down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. And very important not only to generate power, but to find his mark, a 49-yard try from the left. He slides that just inside the right upright. And the field goal draws us even as we get close to halftime. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. One more snap coming before halftime. Wants to throw on first down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, we welcome you into our palatial Orlando studios for the Week 3 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We start with UTSA taking on the number 10 team, the Texas Longhorns.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Goes to the option. Got 6 yards on the play, 2nd and 4 coming.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if...
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting in those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable and run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone, and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Looking to pass. It's Beck. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. There he goes. He's at the touchdown, Penn State. And that one will put him up here in the second half.
This offense is high octane, boy. You just saw it. Not a lot of time needed for them to go all the way and score 6. Well done.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finished with a bang, a 71-yard scoring strike. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Here comes the Utah offense to get this drive started. Now they'll try to answer that opening scoring drive here in the second half. They'll run for it. It's Parker. There he goes. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. What perfect execution on that big run. Everything perfectly blocked, and this guy doesn't need a lot of room.
I love how this offensive line communicates and works up front. You see guys winning their one-on-one levels. There's double teams happening. Guys are getting into the second level and creating big lanes for this running back.
That big play is just what they needed. Now they have it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. This time he wants to throw. Escapes the pressure going right. He tried to get away, but the defense was able to track him down.
And that is just what this defense needed. Nice job getting upfield, getting after the quarterback, putting that last play behind him. Big gain, so what? Great job being dialed in on 1st down to the pass and getting the sack.
Got it behind the line. It's Parker. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. You can hand it to him. You can throw it to him. Either way, he's making his presence felt.
Those are your favorite plays, Reese, the him plays, right? Finding ways to get him the ball because he can make plays, whether it's running or receiving out of the backfield. They're going to continue to highlight this guy.
Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Utes decide to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. Let's see what Holly Rowe has for us on the sideline.
Hey, guys, here on the Penn State sideline, there is a lot of excitement right now on the sideline. I see their quarterback going up to guys and saying, let's keep eating. This is what they expected from him, and he has gotten them off to...
Makes the catch, and he's free. He's inside the 40. The 20. He's at the touchdown, Nittany Lions. He got loose, and it was lights out after that. Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
Now, we may have a situation here. You might have points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, chewing up that much yardage, defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
And he made the extra point without problem.
Number 94, set to kick off.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Pickup of 5 is now 2nd and 5. Second down coming up. Looking for a man. It's Dampier. Moving out to the right. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket. Nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this 1st down.
These old girders are racking on 3rd down here at Beaver Stadium. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Plows through the defense. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
A give running right is Parker. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited.
Well, the receiver did everything right. He ran a good route. He got his head around. He just didn't finish the play. Just look it in.
Looking for a man. It's Dampier. Got the back over the middle. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
And we've seen him do it by land, right? They've been handing him the football, and he's been finding space, making some plays, and now he does it by air. They find him, throw him the football, proving to be a dual threat. This is a guy they like to feature in this offense because he'll continue to make big plays.
He'll have enough for the first down after making that grab, but we do have a player who has not yet returned to his feet. Training staff out there checking on this freshman linebacker. And the Utes will snap it on 1st and 10. Handoff for Parker. Stop just inside the 30 at the 29. It's a 10-yard pickup and a first down.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create 2nd and short, 3rd and short, or just get first downs like that run right there.
Parker again. They make the stop, but he got work done on the ground, picking up 6 to the 23.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Fires to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Love the physicality of the secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
Zings it complete to the right. A likely touchdown-saving tackle, but the catch and run takes it down to the 7.
3rd down and short is exactly what you want in offense because you can run the football, make the defense suck up, but you can also throw it. Nice execution, 3rd and short.
Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Utes! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. That touchdown was a clinic in keeping your offense on the field and wearing the other defense out.
Sometimes your best defense is your own offense, being able to stay on the field. You're absolutely right, Ruiz. That was a clinic. Running the ball, playing at great rhythm and pace, QB making good, smart decisions, and not shooting yourselves in the foot. No penalties, no turnovers. It doesn't get any better than that last drive.
Let's check in quickly with Holly Rowe.
Hey, guys, here on the Penn State sideline, guys, I can feel the energy here and the chemistry between this quarterback and his star wide receiver. He's already got 100 yards receiving in this game, and the way they're talking on the sideline here, they want to keep that going. I think you're going to see him continue to get some downfield targets from his QB here in this game. I'll keep you posted.
Holly, thank you. The Nittany Lions have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. They go right back to him. Powers through the defender. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Well, the running back did a nice job there, keeping his feet moving. He was able to drag some defenders with him to get that first down.
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hansen. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. You might get away with grabbing just about anything except the face mask. Got to keep those hands below the face mask. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Fires to the big fella. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. The passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Using his legs, it's Hansen. Noses ahead to the 30-yard line, a pickup of 1.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Complete to the right. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. The Nittany Lions go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Quick release by the QB. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. Backed up now, here's second and long. Running inside, it's Hansen. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line and a big red zone opportunity here.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. They pick the spot. It's going to be about a 37-yard attempt. Good, right down the boulevard. And that will extend their lead even further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner will be knocked down. His drive will open from the 15. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He wants to go deep. Leaping grab for a big gain. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
Well, I'll tell you, there are a lot of coordinators out there that would want to set up the shot, especially on the first play of the drive, maybe run the ball, and then a few plays later go play action, make it look the same before shooting it downfield. They just did it right away on first down, first play of the drive. If you get the matchup, take the shot. That's exactly what happened. Nice job.
Here's a gift to Parker. Might have a chance. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Still down on the field is one of the Utah players. The junior running back slow to get up. We hope this is just momentary. Howie Rowe will keep an eye on everything for us. It's first and 10 for this offense from the 42. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll try the right side. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
They got nothing on the last play. It's second and 10. Looking downfield, it's Dampier. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and third down is coming.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
comes the noise from this big crowd in Happy Valley on third down. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. This third down a little longer after that penalty. He's looking downfield to throw. Hauls it in. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
It's complete, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Utah!
Hey, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again. And how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football, but here in the second half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a master class in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way. And you're right, in college football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good juju right now, clearly on their side.
Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They still have the lead, but they need to respond to that last score. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. They'll try the right side. Breaks the tackle.
When a running back has had as much success as this guy's had so far, listen, defense has got to cue in. They got to cue in to him. He's priority number 1, number 2, and number 3. That's a good start to maybe turning this defensive effort around.
Back to pass, it's Beck. Finds the tight end. Oh, what a cut! Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15.
Man, they've been scoring a lot of points. When you've got the skill and you've got the speed outside a wide receiver, that's why. And here we are in the second half, and nothing's changing. If they can't cover us, we're going to keep taking shots, and that's what you got to do. This quarterback right now, he's in a beautiful rhythm. He's seeing the field. The game looks slow to him right now, and he's executing at an incredibly high level. And these receivers outside, man, they are winning each and every time.
They go to the counter, and they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the third quarter. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. So we open the final period with a third down play. On third down, he drops the throw. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on third down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on third down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
So the Utes are ready to begin this drive on up. They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, fourth quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. They think there's room to run to the right here. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Back to throw, it's Dampier. Finds the big tight end. Up near the 40-yard line, they'll mark it at the 39 to pick up a 15.
Good enough for first down.
From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Got enough for the first. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
The Utes will line it up on 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. Complete with conviction on the crosser. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
And this QB has been on top of it. He's made good reads, you could tell, taking care of the football, put up a lot of yards. He's over 350 on the day now.
And the Utes come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Early movement on the offense will push them back a bit. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Concentration is key. Have to know the snap count. The false start backs him up. It's 1st and 15. Scanning the field. It's Dampier. Moving out of the pocket. Throws toward the end zone. Almost intercepted. They took a shot on 1st down and just about turned the thing over.
Well, the defense has had enough of this, right? The quarterback's on a hot streak. The ball's not hitting the ground. And right there, they decide, we are jumping one of these routes. We're going to try to get a pick. Almost came away with one there.
And now on 2nd down for this offense. Might be changing the route. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the middle. Got it!
Well, it feels like everybody else on offense has been getting some in the passing game this drive. Finally, they get the tight end going, too. He's like, dude, I'm good, and I'm open. Throw me the ball. That's exactly where the quarterback goes. He's feeling it right now. He's distributing the football to a bunch of different people in the defense right now. They have...
Backs going for the goal line. Touchdown, Utes! And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
And this is a running back, guys, that gets better as the game goes on. Here we are late in this one, and he's still breaking off big runs. Impressive, making people miss, showing you the speed. And that touchdown gives his team the lead.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the 4th. not going to take the touchback. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. So now they take over. This momentum has been completely taken away from them, but still an opportunity to put together a late drive. Hold it, finds his man on the left. At the 35, he's got room. Turning on the Jets. The 20, the 10. Touchdown, Penn State. They move on top here in the fourth. Penn State with the response.
They had a nice job in the fourth quarter making plays and a nice job being on the same page. QB, receiver. You can tell he broke with the football. He caught it in stride, gets into the end zone. Nice pitch and catch right there. Nice chemistry by the QB and wide receiver.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he's stopped. Utah has the back and the offense coming onto the field. So they just gave up the lead on that last touchdown drive. Now to put something together to go back on top late. They want to run it left here. Knocked down after picking up 5 out to the 24.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Dropping back, it's Dampier. Bringing the heat. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy up front.
Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Normally, I would say 4th and short on your own side of the field, you punt the ball away, but we're in the 4th quarter, and they need to keep this drive going to win. I say go for it.
Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarm him under for no gain. Let's go to the sideline in Holly Rowe.
Hey guys, here on the Penn State sideline, this is so fun to watch these guys hype up their wide receiver. Every time they come off the field, there is yet another celebration. He has been an incredible downfield target, over 160 yards receiving, and he continues to eat. The quarterback keeps telling him, hey, you're my guy. I'm looking for you every play. They are feeding off of his energy here today. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. Quick release on the RPO. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
It's important on offense to get the tight ends involved in the passing game. These are big fellas that can run. This guy's a big target, so nice job on that play.
They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. A spectacular one-hand grab. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the 1st down. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to 3rd down. You get them to those critical points.
And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35.
And the defense gets him on the ground for the 4th time today, by the way. They've pressured him. He's still done an unbelievable job making completions. But you know what? Get him on the ground when he's got the ball. He can't make something happen. Keep hitting him. Keep getting him on the ground.
Dropping back, it's Beck. Somehow got the screen into that traffic. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
Love the play by the defense. They just did a good job understanding where the running back was on that play. After the catch, they're able to make the tackle right away, and now they've set up 3rd down.
corner's going to give them room. He'll take the deep shot. He's got it inside the 30. And that tackle almost certainly saved the touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain. They say it's still a game of field position, and that last one just flipped this baby. They've got it 1st and 10 in the red zone. The option, the keeper. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. And this offense not only has a chance to extend the lead on 1st and goal, but they can also drain. Touchdown, Penn State! The short hands in the end zone, and he has 6. That's his 3rd touchdown of the game, and he just has 4 now on the season.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away, count on your defense. Not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done, and now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Looking downfield on 1st down. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Takes it the other way. Nice pickup on the return, but both of these teams were ranked, guys, but it really seemed as if they weren't on the same level in this game.
I think that was a pretty good statement game for these guys. I mean, you're ranked higher, you're more talented. A lot of people point to this game, possible upset, 2 really good teams. Jesse, they made it clear. There's only one really good team. It was them. They were the favorite, and they just made a point of it.
You're right. Not all ranked teams are created equal. One of these teams is a college football playoff contender. The other simply is not, and that demonstrated itself today. The higher-ranked team is a team with national championship aspirations. They've got so much talent. They look good today.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.